Hi Game Changer, so a lot's been going on. I've been very stressed lately. That's the reason why I haven't been posting videos. Also because I have been editing when I can, not all the time because that's just been too much. I've been working quite often, so that's also a reason as well, because I recently started working at the British Heart Foundation, been tagging clothes, been pricing clothes, been arranging the sizes. I've been doing the ironing, but it's not ironing, it's steaming. Been doing a lot of things like that where you have to look at different codes and link them up to the same codes and stuff like that. It's complicated, but I am enjoying it. I'm getting there, and I promised you a video, so I'm going to give you a video now. Sorry if I say too much. In my actual videos on YouTube, I cut all of that out. It's literally just going to be me and you having a conversation, and I hope you enjoy us two having a conversation. So I thought I was going to talk about parallel universes. I don't know if this is something you believe in, or if you have any kind of other theories of like existence in the abnormal realm, if that makes sense. See, I'd cut that out if I was going to edit this, which I'm not going to. So getting into the video, finally, I'll just keep nattering on. A parallel universe is basically a similar one to the one we live in now. In fact, some are so similar, spectators believe anyway, e.g. me, some are so similar to our actual world that they are actually basically identical. There are only some changes, and to enter a parallel universe, spectators suspect, if that is the way to word this, that there is basically, if you change something in your life, be it big or small, it affects the outcome of something that's going to happen, and not just affects you, it affects people around you as well. And spectators also believe that if you believe in something a lot, usually it comes to pass, and that's not by luck, that's not by coincidence, that is by the sheer fact that there is a parallel universe. That's what I believe, and I know that a lot of other people do believe in this as well. I don't know if you do. I don't know if I sound too quiet to you, because usually I edit the sound on my laptop when I'm posting videos, so I'm not sure if this is going to be interesting to you at all, but it's something that I fully believe in, and it's because lots of coincidences in my life have happened to me, and they've been too unrealistic to be normal, if you like. And that could be due to Mum, I'm doing a video. Thank you. That was my mum, sorry. She just brought me in a coffee, bless her. She knows what I'm like with my videos, though. I do get quite grumpy if she walks in, and that's because I told her I was doing a video before, so she knew I was doing a video. Sorry, I would have cut that out as well. Usually she comes in quite often, but I cut that out. So moving on from that, so say if I didn't ask for a cup of tea, my mum wouldn't have just come through the door and the video wouldn't have been interrupted. You might even think I'm a bit of a bitch now for wanting a cup of tea from my mum, but you wouldn't have that opinion on me if you hadn't have seen that. Therefore your parallel existence would be different to my parallel existence, basically, if that makes sense. So you can also have alternate you, basically. So if you switch into another reality, the reality of you in this life will disappear and enter that reality. But some could say that your realities actually swap. So you go to their reality and they go to yours, considering we're always switching, and I think that's the version I believe in. So when I switch, they're switching because they've made a different choice, therefore they enter this realm, this specific realm. We change every millisecond. Just even our thoughts dictate what happens in actual life, basically. And I think things like this are also very prominent in people that actually experience taking drugs. I'm not for or against taking drugs, and there's some reasons for that, but people that do drugs sometimes say that it actually makes you see real reality instead of seeing our reality as we know it. So our real reality is basically a fake reality some people believe, and the drugs make us see it in a nice way. Instead of us having anger, and instead of us having fear, and also instead of us having happiness, sometimes it just makes you go silly, basically, and you don't have any kind of emotion. Therefore, are you really a person, or are you actually seeing it from a altered perspective, basically? Because we have 5 senses, I also believe that there are more in the other realm, because as we know, on Earth there are animals who have different senses, well, the same senses but more than us in those senses. But there are more than 5 senses in the whole universe, because we've got to remember that there is this universe, and then there are tons of other universes. Scientists believe this isn't just our only Milky Way, there are other universes. So thinking about that, what we know as normal here is completely abnormal there. But if you think about parallel universes, which are basically universes that are pretty much opposite to us, meaning opposite where we are now, there could be a universe literally opposite with the same galaxy as we have, like Mars, Jupiter, blah 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 blah, going through the same process as we are. Therefore, there could be an alternate version of us out there who is an astrophysicist, and they now are just starting to realise that we can travel to alternate realities. So maybe we will meet our versions of ourselves in our far, far future, because they've worked it out quicker than we can. For instance, they've worked out how to travel through time, also worked out how to travel to different galaxies and let other people know that there is such thing as an alternate universe or parallel universe or things like that, and also to let them know that we are not the only ones existing. And it would be weird to see yourself face to face. In fact, it will literally change your life around. So it probably isn't a good idea to ever work out how to actually visit yourself, but some people actually recommend out-of-body experiences to lead you there. So for instance, there are many hypnosises on YouTube where it tells you to basically think yourself being there and talking to that self. I can't think of the word right now. I would have cut that bit out completely out of the video, but I can't think of the word. See, I say a lot as well. You're probably going to get annoyed with that. So just basically thinking it can telepathically send messages to that person. Also, you can get messages back to yourself. And sometimes, I don't know if you've ever got it, but you can sometimes come to a realisation that what you're doing is not healthy for you. For instance, like past relationships and things like that, you could have broken up with them because you suddenly got a realisation that it wasn't good for you, and that may not have actually been you and your subconscious mind. That could have been some form of you in an alternate reality, in a parallel universe, that is telepathically telling you. Because I don't know if you've ever got it where you felt like something was wrong so you didn't go to it, or you felt like there was something that's going to happen so you didn't go there, or something along those lines, and you realise that that bad thing did happen, or you realise that good thing did happen but you didn't want to be there to see it, and things like that may have been because your alternate self told you not to go there. So never feel bad if you have a sudden realisation that what you're doing is not healthy for you, or you shouldn't be doing it, or you don't want to do that anymore. Maybe you don't want to work where you're working, because that could actually be a higher power of yourself telepathically communicating to you in a way that you think is thoughts. So they're just a few things. I hope this video amused you. You might end up looking up Parallel Universes after this video if you haven't already, and you might end up looking up suspicions and things like that. I think Shane Dawson is a good one to go to if you're looking for word, but just go to his page. He's got loads of theories and things like that on his page. What people, theories that people have about things, basically, suspicions and stuff. So that is the video for you, and if you want me to do something like this on my channel, let me know. And feedback is obviously something I appreciate. I obviously look at you guys all as individual people, because I know how annoying it is when you subscribe to someone and they don't treat you as an individual person, they just treat you like fans. And that's why I want to encourage everyone just to talk to me individually. But when there is, because there is like 100 and something people on my channel now, and I think that if every single one of you guys tried to get in touch with me, that would be really difficult, because I have got a lot of Instagram and Facebook messages that I've had to answer as well, questions I've had to answer about things and stuff. And obviously I work now as well, so it's a lot harder for me to just message everyone individually, so I won't be doing this too often, but when I can, I will. And that goes for you and everyone else as well, so bear that in mind. But thank you for asking me to do a video. I really like talking about this kind of stuff. And if you think that this, even putting it up on my channel when I haven't edited it, would be good, let me know. But I do think that a lot of my subscribers obviously like the way that I edit and appreciate the time I put into that, so I think I might stick with that. So I've got another channel. If you want me to let you know what that is, then I will let you know. But I don't use this camera on that channel. I use my crappy tablet camera because it's really quick. I can just do a quick video on my beliefs and stuff and then just quickly upload it on there. I might actually upload this on there as well, coming to it. So although I said your name, it might be on my other channel as well. So if I do decide to put that up there on there, I hope that's okay with you. Let me know. I will do that if you say that's okay. Other than that, I will see you next time. Bye.